find the component of displacement. Then what happened? From right angled triangle ABC, cos BAC equal to what is AB by AC, base by hypotenuse. So that is cos theta equal to AB by S. AC is S. So therefore displacement along force, that is horizontal direction, is S cos theta. So therefore work done on the body is equal to F into what is the displacement along the force. So therefore this one will be how much? F into S cos theta. Simply also we can write Fs cos theta. This is first case. To finding the component of displacement. If we want to find out component of force, then what happens? Again we are considering what? Inclined plane, angle of inclination is theta. Okay. The force is applied along the direction, this is the body. It is displaced up to this much, that is S. Now, force is applied, say, along PA. So then we will resolve this force along AC, along the displacement. Okay. So then we will produce this one. It means we will find in this way force. So then this angle must be what? Theta. Now force and this is what? The S, both directions are same. So how much force along this? Say this one, A, B, C, D. Drop a perpendicular. From P you drop, that is. B. Now from right angle triangle ADP, from right angle triangle ADP, cos PAD is equal to, now this is PA by AD. DA I am writing. That is PA is the direction of force or force, cos theta is equal to F by this is hypotenuse. is D. Now this is hypotenuse PA, this one is the base. Okay, because triangle was not properly drawn that time. So base by, that is DA by PA. So DA by F. So therefore DA is equal to F cos theta. So along this direction F cos theta. So therefore work done is equal to F into, that is, F cos theta into S. So that is W is equal to Fs cos theta. This is also written in this way, in vector form, that is F vector dot. This is scalar product. S vector. That is why what happened? The force and displacement both are taken in same direction, so that it is dot product, and product will give you scalar quantity. Okay. Now here, when theta is equal, number one, when theta is equal to 0 degree, it means force and displacement both are in same direction or parallel to each other. So then theta will be equal to 0. So then work done is equal to Fs cos 0 degree, that is work done is equal to F into S. Cos 0 degree is 1. When, number 2, when theta is equal to how much? 90 degree. So then work done is equal to W is equal to Fs cos 90 degree. So cos 90 is 0. So therefore W is 0. It means what? Say, when angle between displacement and applied force is how much? 90 degree. So then work done is 0. One example I am giving you. A coolie is standing. Okay. A coolie is moving by lifting a load on his head. Okay, on the platform. So then what happened? Coolie is moving in this way. This is the coolie. He is holding the weight. So therefore the displacement in this direction, the weight of the body is making angle what? 90 degree. So therefore what happened? Angle theta is 90 degree. So therefore work done is 0. Now when a body is falling freely from some height, then also work done due to the force of gravity, then what happens? So this is ground, a body is kept here, say at A, and it is dropped from rest, that is, it is falling freely to height h. The mass of body is how much? M. The gravitational force acting on the body downward will be how much? F is equal to weight of the body, that is equal to mg. Displacement is equal to what? The height. So then work done is equal to F into S, that is mg h. That is mg h. This is positive work done because it is your what? S is along the direction of the force, gravitational force. There are so many examples are given in your book. Now, if a body moving in a circular path, there are two cases. Body is moving circular path and it is complete the circle. So then displacement is equal to what? 0. So work done is equal to 0. Okay. If a body is moving in a circular path, then what happens? See, this is the center. Say we want to find out here how much work done. The centripetal force will work towards the center. Displacement of body is considered tangent to the point on the curve. Is it? So this is the direction of displacement for a particular instant. So therefore tangent and the radius of circle both are making how much angle? 90 degree. So theta is equal to 90 degree. So therefore again work done is equal to 0. Work done is equal to 0. Now the unit of work done. Unit of work done. Now negative work done. Okay, first of all we'll do negative work done. Now if we are taking a body on upward direction, okay, when body is thrown in upward direction, so then what happens? Then the weight of the body will work vertically downward, but displacement is in opposite direction. Another case, when we are walking, so then what happens? Say a body is moving on a surface. The applied force is in this direction, no problem. But frictional force will be what? Opposite to the direction of the motion of the body. Opposite to the direction of the motion of the body. Then also work done is negative, because body is moving in this direction, frictional force in opposite direction. The angle theta is how much? 180 degree. Here also same thing, opposite direction. The angle theta is equal to how much? 180 degree. So cos 180 degree is equal to -1. Formula is work done is equal to Fs cos theta. That is Fs cos 180 degree. That is equal to -Fs. For this case, F is equal to how much? F equal to mg. So put the value. So this will be mg, and S equal to how much? H. So negative work done, you will go through your book, then it will be more clear to you. Next, unit of work. So SI unit of work, it is joule. How? Because work done is equal to force into displacement. Say 1 Newton force displacing a body through 1 meter. Okay, so then what happens? Then it will be how much? 1 joule. So 1 joule is equal to 1 Newton meter. So SI unit of work done is what? Joule. The small letter you will write joule. Yes, CGS unit is erg. This is actually dyne into 1 centimeter. This is dyne centimeter. Yes. Now, what is the relation between joule and erg? So first, 1 joule is equal to 1 Newton into 1 meter. So 1 Newton is equal to 10 to the power 5 dyne. Earlier we have done in force into 100 centimeter. That is equal to 10 to the power 7 dyne centimeter. That is equal to 10 to the power 7 arc. So 1 joule equal to 10 to the power 7 arc. 1 joule equal to 10 to the power 7 arc. Okay, thank you very much, because next class will do power. হয়ে গেছে না জবরদস্তি